It's my NADA 2018 show and tell video. In 2010 at the Dallas NADA show, I had the pleasure of going out and seeing John Nicholson's fish house, which was a freestanding building behind his house, and I thought, wow, that's the ultimate, to have a fish house. It's a separate building. And so when we moved to the country a year and a half ago from the city, this is exactly what I did, was set up a freestanding building for my fish house. It's a 12 by 36 foot room with a 10 by 12 add-on to the rear. That's now my fish house. I use 20 gallons, 29 gallon, 40 gallon, 75 gallon, and 125 gallon tanks in the fish room. We'll start off with the first tanks here. Electric blue, German blue rams. Rams are one of my favorite fish. These guys are the electric blue with a gold head. Bottom tank is some dwarf cichlids that I'm growing out for our Breeders' Award program, my local fish club. These are my Philippine blue line of angels. These are primarily smokies. They're a Philippine blue, platinum, pearl scale veils. The parents run about 8 inches from the top of the dorsal to the bottom of the anal. These guys are about 5.5 months old. Pretty good size. This is my tank of grow outs for my next breeding pairs. Below that is a tank of electric blue ram grow outs. Only about 2.5 months old, so they haven't got any color yet to them. One of my other favorite fishes to breed is pistos. Size from 20 gallon planets that have a pistogrammas in them. Pisto agassizi. Another pair of pistos. Some Apisto grow outs. This tank is Suriname wild angels. I got these angels growing out with the intent of mixing them into my Philippine blue line to add some wild blood back into the line, strengthen it a little bit. Below that are Alenquer F2s and my Alenquer F1 pair. In the middle of the room here, I have a 125 set up. This is my holding tank for angels and discus that aren't currently being bred. Then in back I have my utility room, which was added on. In this room I have storage, refrigerator and freezer, 660 gallons of stored water, of course a utility sink, baby brine shrimp hatchery. The pump, which is on top of the refrigerator there, runs up to PVC, runs out into the fish room to supply air to all the tanks. Each of the two 330 gallon holding tanks have pond pumps in them that pump the water out of the holding tank into PVC running into the tanks. provide fresh water into my tanks. Makes water changes so much easier. Elanco F1 pair. The fry from other tank are these guys. That's their first successful spawn. They've had had a spawn just a few days ago, but no attachment, so hopefully we'll get some more out of them. Below that are some Platinum Angels from the Philippine Blue line. Pearl Scale Veil, Philippine Blues, Platinum. Next is a Elanco F1 female with a Cur Purr cross male. Currently have eggs on the cone. They are a proven pair, but I've yet to have a successful spawn from them to get any viable fish from them. Down below that are some red bristlenose plecos that I'm growing out, that I will eventually breed. Next is a pair of Golden Base Samurai. This pair is, well, I can't tell you how many batches of fry they produced for me, but they've been a very good pair. Platinum Marble Angels. This tank is my grow outs from the Golden Based Samurai pair. These guys are about 15 months old. Below that are some more of the smoky Philippine Blue Angels and some more Philippine Blue Marble Platinums. This tank are my Platinum marbles that I'm growing out to breed. I'm trying to pull ones that have more, displaying more white, more platinum white than black on them, to eventually end up with a platinum marble that is primarily white with just a little bit of black on them. And then below that are some more of the Platinum Angels, Philippine Blue, Pearl Scale Veils. And we have my Pisto tanks, some more of them. It's Pistogramma Masteri. They have fry in the tank with them. It's their first batch. And I have a Pistogramma Botaniata Blue. There's a pair in there with a bunch of grow outs. Below that is a tank of more drawer cichlids that I'm growing out for breeding for club points for our Breeders' Award program. Next tank are the Pistogramma Boreali. These are Location Bell Union. A friend of mine collected the original fish in Uruguay and brought them back to our club. Some more Pistogramma masteri. Pistogramma cockatoides. It's a super red variety. And the last tank here has Honduran Red Point female with a bunch of fry in the tank that I'm growing out again for our local Breeders Award program. And the last tank with fish in it is a 29-gallon pair of Philippine Blue Angels, platinum male with a smoky female. They are the parents of the smokies and some of the platinums you've seen in the other tanks. Paired together, they'll throw about 50% platinum and 50% smoky with a few zebras on the side. And that's it. That is Larry's Fish House. Hope you enjoyed the video.